With this year's Pride Month done and dusted, there's still one question left unanswered. Which sexuality is the best one? You may argue that the whole point of Pride Month is that we're all equal. But have you seen what the bisexuals have been up to in Mario Maker? Clearly there's some slight differences at the very least. So today, let's find out once and for all, which sexualities are good, which are bad, and which have been deleted from Nintendo's servers. And at the end, I'll have the one that wins. I don't think that's how that works, but I'll try, I guess. This is the question that's been on everybody's mind for millennia. Which sexuality is the best? Please debate in the comments below. First contender. Gay. And of course it's a linked level. Check it out. Alright, I mean that's part of it, right? You gotta get hammered? I would know. Oh my god, Bonger's here! Wait, is Bonger gay? I didn't know this. Good for you. Good for Bonger, dude. I'm so happy. So happy for Bonger. Yeah, I think I like the gays. We'll give that one a like. Only thing gathered from this level is that gays throw hammers at you. Yeah, they do that. At least I do that. Toric. Okay, toric is a term used by non-binary people to describe attraction to men. So if you're non-binary and you're into men, that's toric, I think. That's a lot more specific than gay, but is it better? That's what we're here to find out today. And remember, chat, whichever sexuality is the best one, I will claim as my own at the end of the stream. And it's not this one. Demi. They're calling it Demi Boss. That's a nickname you could give it, but the full name, the full formal name is actually demisexual. And demisexual is when you only feel sexual attraction to someone after you formed a strong emotional bond with them. Are attracted to, say, women generally. Maybe you're like my friend Nen Tyler, who think Rosalina is hot as fuck, but for a demisexual, they would have to get to know Rosalina first to have any sort of feelings about her physically like that. What is going on in this level? I guess that's part of it, right? I have to understand it to learn to love it. And clearly there's lots of understanding left to be done, because what the fuck is this? Are there any demisexuals in chat? What do you guys have to say for yourself? This is embarrassing stuff. Hang on, what are we doing here? Any demisexuals in chat want to defend this? Oh, I see. I don't. I, in fact, did not see. What is this? There's probably... Oh. Alright then. Very sneaky demisexual, very sneaky. I will say this. You're better than the Torics. But what's your favorite sexuality? Flash it on the screen. First of all, wood. Second of all, shoutouts to the pansexuals. When you're attracted to someone regardless of their gender identity. Different from bisexual. Bisexual being, you know, you're attracted to two. Or it can be used in a few different ways, but pansexual is more like, you just don't care what the gender is. You just don't care. Let's see if you guys are any good, or if you got a... Are you guys better than the Torics? It's close. Now, it doesn't mean that they're attracted to everyone all the time. So, they're not necessarily attracted to this. They could be attracted to the snake block. Doesn't necessarily mean they are. I am attracted to snake block. Well, that's great. You know what? I think this is up there with gay, dude. Yeah, so, I think this is, like, as good as gay. What do you guys think, chat? Do you think pansexuality as a concept is as good as gay as an umbrella term? Or do you think it's, do you think maybe they should identify as something else? Is there anyone that you're going to be turning to for sexuality discussion other than Rick Player? Obviously not. Does that mean I'm the first person to ever like one of their levels? Yes. Hang on, we gotta... Sorry, tangent chat. We gotta play the rest of Rick Player's levels. Because pansexuality is so great. Another snake block! Bro loves the snake. Maybe we would... Chat, we were joking about the snake block sexuality. Maybe it's real! F-Bird, put a snake block sexuality pride flag. Yeah, go on. F-Bird, off you go, come on.
Right, okay, so I have been tasked with making a snake block pride flag, which is... Sure. So obviously I wanted to base it off of the pansexual pride flag, because Rick Player has an affinity for the pansexuals. Of course, we gotta get the snake blocks from the new soup styles. We gotta get the both blue and the green ones, since he used both of them in the levels. We'll just go ahead and fill out this bottom row with the blue snake blocks, and then do the same on the top with the green ones. And for the middle, I figured, since both of the levels use this kind of starry nighttime background theme, that it would just kind of make sense to round off the whole design with the starry nighttime background pattern in the middle. I hope this makes you people happy.
Ace! There's definitely some aces in chat right now. There's gotta be some aces in chat. Asexual, of course, being little to no sexual attraction. I think a lot of people are arrow ace, like they have them both together. I'm not arrow ace, I'm just the arrow part without the ace. But you know, shoutouts to aces. Unless this level is bad, then fuck you, I guess. But you know, for the most part, shoutouts to aces. You know, one of my best friends in the world, known them for like years and years and years at ace, but you know, if this level sucks, I will be blocking them. Forget little to no sexual attraction, this is little to no content in the level. And sometimes less is more, so I can appreciate that. This is actually kind of fun. I'm kind of liking this, dude. Damn. Remember, what this ultimately means is asexuality as a concept better than pansexuality, which obviously is a very normal thing that we should be ranking these things, obviously. So, and based on this level at all, I think it might be. So I don't know if any of the pansexuals in chat. I'm sorry, guys. You might have to just give up and go home. No, did I spell it wrong? Chat, I regret to inform you that if you are polysexual, no, you aren't. Oh no. Chat, I got bad news. Chat, I got bad news for you. Unfortunately, if you're straight, no, you're not. If you thought you were straight, it appears you're wrong. You're a mistake. You have to pick a different one. However, if you're multisexual, it could be on the table, and I don't remember what it is. I'm sorry. I mean, I can probably guess from the name. It's an umbrella term. So if you're bisexual, pansexual, omnisexual, polysexual, these are all types of being multisexual. So if this level's bad, pansexual, be careful. You guys are still valid, but you might not be for long. It's Link again. Link's always... Whenever Link's in a level, you know it's going to be some kind of, like, you know, LGBT-related thing. Alright, great level! That was pretty good. Multisexuals, you're safe. Everyone in that umbrella term, apart from polysexual, obviously, you're all good in my book. Alright, bisexuals, you guys are next. This is when you're attracted to more than one gender, which I guess could apply to a few, but you know, again, sexuality, the fluid. It's all about finding the label that you think suits you best, rather than an exact definition. And yeah, let's see if the bisexuals in chat are bisexuals. Oh shit, dude. God, I'm sorry. Bisexuality, maybe no more. As a bisexual, can we abolish bisexuality? I guess we'll have to now. As someone who's bisexual, this is how I get around. Alright, I'm sorry. Mods ban all the bisexuals. MLM. Not only is this multi-level marketing, but in addition, this refers to men who love men. And of course Link is involved, because why wouldn't he be? I think we'll treat this both ways. I think if this level's good, I will support men who love men, but I'll also support multi-level marketing schemes. You might have to take one for the team. You can't support MLMs. I don't know. What if they're good though? Have you considered that? Okay, don't worry, dude. MLMs. I feel a little mixed about them. What do you think, chat? What do you think about MLMs? Based on that level, I think I'll let them stay. I'll let them stay, but not one of my favorites. You know. Oh no. If you're androsexual, someone who's attracted to masculinity, not necessarily the male gender, no, you're not. I'm sorry. You're wrong. Okay, omnisexuals. So you guys, you're attracted, similar to pansexuals, you're attracted to people regardless of gender, or all genders. You guys have some preferences. You weigh them. You have a bit of a lean. Some are better than others. I don't know. Not much going on, guys. Yeah, they're trying to appeal to everybody, but appealing to nobody. Sapphic, well, first of all, will do. Umbrella term referring to women and some non-binary people who are attracted to other women or other non-binary people. I'm probably in there. Oh, that's Bum Bum. Hey, Bum Bum. It's like the Hunger Games. We're all fighting for a spot in the acronym. The standings about LGT. Sapphics are losing me, guys. Maybe I will have to become asexual. I'm sorry to, they get my plans for the weekend, but you know how it is. So far, Sapphic L, I'm sorry. This is a rough day for women. Rough day for women, so every day? Maybe. I guess so. Oh, there it is! Sorry, Bowser Jr., what are your pronouns? The problem with this stream is, I've already purged a lot of my audience. A lot of the right-wingers, a lot of the anti-LGBTs who used to watch my content, who found out that I'm trans, and have left, which is obviously fine. I'm glad they're gone. But the problem is now we're purging the rest of the community, because all the fucking levels suck. So as an umbrella term, we kind of lost Sapphic, but that's okay, because there could still be some individual labels that live up to, live up to the hype. Happy Pride Month, I'm lesbian. Hey everyone, Yub and Failboat are my two favorite YouTubers. Happy Pride Month. Well, I know Failboat, so if this level sucks, I will tell him to, I'll tell him to block you on social media. Yub plus Failboat. Why aren't I on here? Yeah, no, Kaylee, you're cool. I support you. I will show this level to Failboat. I don't know Yub. I'm sorry, but I will tell Failboat this because he had me added on Mario Kart Tour. Homosexuality. When you reject, avoid, or do not fit into common sexual orientation labels. That might be me, chat. That could be me. We'll see what the Goomba thinks. I'll ask the Goomba for more information. This could be me discovering my sexuality live on stream. That's pretty cool. Hey, Goomba. Oh! I forgot about the Porcupuffers. There's so many of them. So far, I'm gonna be honest with you, not super enjoying this level. What's going on, man? I'm losing it. Okay, thank God it's over. Chat, I'm not homosexual. I'm not. This level fucking sucked. I'll stick with aromantic, and then I'll figure something else out. But I don't want to be associated. Not up to that shit show. Oh, what a shame! No. I'm sorry, chat, but and I know this is gonna be really sad because I know a lot of you guys have this label, but if you identify as super straight, no, you don't. Sorry, it's not real. So far, it's a tie between asexuality and lesbianism. Let's see if this final level, abrosexual, which I do not remember what it is. Abrosexuality is a sexual orientation where a person's sexual attraction is fluid, so it changes. Abrosexual, basically the sexuality version of gender fluid, from what I gather. That's cool. Yeah, you guys are cool. That's pretty fun. You guys can hang out with the. You guys can hang out at the top with the aces and the lesbians. Anyway, so yeah, that's all of them. I mean, obviously it's not, but it's all the ones I can find levels for when I was preparing this video like 2 years ago, and then I forgot about it. So shoutouts to lesbians, abrosexuals, and asexuals. And if you're bisexual, we will be banning you from the community forever. Thanks for watching, unless you're bisexual, obviously, and I'll see you next time. Again, unless you're bisexual.